Welcome back to Jimmy's Toys. Today we've got another toy and game haul, so let's hop right in and take a look at what's been added to the collection. First off, we're going to jump into some kind of random things I found. Again, I like going to some of these little craft malls around the area, and sometimes I find things, sometimes I don't. In this case, I found a few little Mario, I think they're from Jack's Pacific maybe, the little Mario figures. Got a few of them here to show. Got a Goomba, got a Koopa Troopa, and a Mario with Cappy. And Cappy used to be stuck to his finger, but it broke off. So, you know, I've got a couple of things of them in the plastic, them on the shelf here. So, next up, some more random little things I found toy-wise. I got the other tiny little Masters of the Universe $1 figures from the Dollar Tree. This time it was Merman and He-Man, so completed the little set. And again, you know, they're cheap, they're tiny. I kind of like it. I like little doodads, little knickknacks. So very nice to have those a part of the collection. Next up, I found a Michael Scott action figure with a couple of accessories, a Dundee and the World's Best Boss mug. Found this at Five Below for $5, one of my favorite little stores. So here's Michael Scott in his plastic glory. Next up on this little quick video, we have Ahsoka Tano from the Clone Wars. I haven't bought a lot of Star Wars things. I mentioned that, I think, in the last pickup video. I got Cara Dune. I couldn't resist picking this up. Found this at Target. Ahsoka is my favorite Star Wars character. Really, her and Rex, Captain Rex, are kind of tied for the top spot, with Thrawn being number 2 or 3. Here's Ahsoka from the season 7 of Clone Wars that ended up with Disney Plus last year. I mean, time has been so weird. I think it was last year. Also found a random board game. Don't really know much about this game. I have not opened it up and played it yet, but it looks kind of interesting. It has some card elements, and it is the Last Heroes. And also, I like the way that it looks kind of like a comic book to begin with. So I like the way it looks, and maybe some friends will get together and we'll check this out sometime. So yeah, that is the Last Heroes board game, and it was extremely cheap. If you could see on the price tag, found this at Tuesday morning, and it was $6. So you can't beat $6 for a board game. So even if it's terrible, if it provides any sort of entertainment, that'll be worth $6. Here's kind of a random find. Another Tuesday morning pickup for $3. Wash from Firefly. Apparently this figure is like 6 years old, but somehow it's in Tuesday morning in my little area. So picked it up. I thought it was a good deal. Wash was my favorite character in the series / movie that was Firefly and Serenity. All right, so I think that's going to wrap up the quote-unquote toy section for this video. So next, we're going to hop into some video games, because that's one of the things I really like, and that's one of the things I collect. And we're going to start old school in a couple different ways. So first off, let's start off with the new school, old school. The Legend of Zelda Game & Watch that came out last month. Got this from Best Buy, and I think if the Mario one's any indication, this may be available out there. I haven't really looked for it after I got mine, so you might be able to find one. I don't know. I was able to get this one, use a coupon. So I have a lot of coupons for Best Buy, so I always like to be able to save a few dollars. And this is fun. I played it a little bit. It is pretty small. That would be my main detraction of it. But overall, I like the quality. I like the way it looks. And if you have a chance, you have the extra money, I'd say pick it up. I think it would make a good stocking stuffer. But again, I like old stuff. And speaking of old stuff, I picked up a couple old games off of eBay, because just making a video a while back about the Legend of Zelda art book that I had, I'm like, I don't have those old Legend of Zelda games. I play them on the Switch Online. Play the first Legend of Zelda every year on the Switch Online at least once. And here recently, this year, I finished The Legend of Zelda 2 for the first time. And so I'm like, I need to add those to my collection. So I was able to find both The Legend of Zelda and Legend of Zelda 2 in the gold cartridge from eBay, both reasonably priced. And so I was happy to add those to the collection of Nintendo games. And then here real quick, we just got a little screenshot of The Legend of Zelda playing on the little CRT TV with my Nintendo that I have. All right, so next up, another Zelda item, because I've expanded my Zelda collection, and I got the Wii game, Link's Crossbow Training, which also came with the little device, the little gun thing. And so I played with this with a friend, had it back in the day with it, but I never had it myself. I found a reasonable price for the Zapper in-game inbox, so I picked it up. And I like things like this. I like the Zelda games, clearly, from my videos that I've been making. And so this was another nice little addition to the collection that I didn't have yet. All Alright, next up is a footage of me playing a little handheld version of Stardew Valley. I do have a capture card, I've used it on the videos before, but right now it's like, hey, it's handheld. It's how I've been playing this game most of the time. But in this particular footage, I guess just for footage's sake, I'm playing it with the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. I picked that up earlier this year. There's a little footage playing up in the corner up there. I've put so many hours into Stardew Valley since I picked it up. I think it was in October, because it's been a little while since I posted my last little pickup video, so this covers quite a while. And so I put in tons and tons of hours in this little game. It's kind of silly. I haven't quite finished the stupid community center yet. I'm almost there. I've got a few more little bundles to fill up. And yeah, so hopefully I'll be wrapping up my time with this game soon, I think. So it's a lot of fun. If you haven't played Stardew Valley, check it out. And if you haven't got a Nintendo Switch Pro controller, I highly recommend one of those too. Okay, a couple more additions to this video here. Next up, we have Minecraft for the Nintendo Switch. This is a game I've purchased several times for myself and for my nephew. I don't even know how many versions I have. I've got the Switch version. I've got the the Windows version. I have it for the iOS, and I have it for the Amazon family of devices. So 4 different variations, and I've bought my nephew a few different versions of it as well. So that was another one to add to the collection. And I do like that this version of it does include the Mario mashup, which is a fun little add-on. One more thing here, we have what is probably considered one of the best Switch games that I did not get until recently with some of these sales leading up to Christmas. I picked up Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And so I've been playing through the game a little bit. I haven't finished the unlocking of characters because that takes a lot of effort. I've played the Spirits game. I don't even remember what that's called at this point. But I've unlocked a bunch of that map and, gone through a bunch of the different characters there. And I like it. I played Melee quite a bit back when it was on the GameCube. I don't think I ever got Brawl for the Wii. I have the Wii U and the 3DS versions of Super Smash Brothers. So yeah, just another fun little addition to the collection. And I think, unless I've missed something, that's going to wrap up this edition of the Toy and Game Haul. So thanks so much for checking out the video. If you like to, go ahead and hit the like button. If not, there is a dislike button, I think, still exists. If so, if you want to press that, go ahead. But thanks so much for watching. And I've got more videos like this of pickups and things. I've got some reviews. I've got some other topics and things I cover here on the channel relating to toys and video games. Mostly video games lately, but I do enjoy toy collecting. If you go back to some of my older videos, I have some things about G.I. Joe figures and unboxing some stuff from eBay, repairing the old O-ring, putting together some little Lego figures, all kinds of random things. So if you like any of this stuff, subscribe. And until next time, I'll catch you on the flippity flip. On the flippity flip.